Attorney General Ken Paxton has announced a probe into proxy advisors pushing left-wing agendas. This is Wednesday, September 17th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Well, happy Constitution Day. It was on this day in 1787 that delegates to the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia adopted the U.S. Constitution. It is now the longest-standing written constitution in the world. Let's get into today's news. Harris County Judge Lina Hidalgo will not be seeking re-election in 2026. Tensions between Hidalgo and her fellow Democrats in Harris County office have escalated in recent months, culminating in a censure, making her the first Harris County judge to face such a rebuke. There was already a crowded field to oppose Hidalgo, including 2 Democrats and 3 Republicans. Brought on in part by Hidalgo's sloppy management and personal controversies, Democrats are fearful that their electoral advantage is slipping in Harris County. A federal judge in Fort Worth has decided not to block the new Tarrant County Commissioner's Court map that was drawn to increase Republicans' electoral advantage. The judge concluded that Democrats are unlikely to succeed on the merits of any of their claims alleging racial bias. Democrats, of course, are appealing the decision. Tarrant County Commissioner districts had not been redrawn since 2011. Under a previous administration, the county declined to draw new precincts following the 2020 census. Members of the State Board of Education have given their approval to changes in how Texas history will be taught in K-8 social studies classes. The new method takes a comprehensive view of teaching Texas and U.S. history chronologically, with lessons connecting back to previously taught content. Under the new framework, kindergarten through 2nd grade students will learn the foundational stories that are important to both American and Texas history. Between 3rd and 7th grade, students will receive in-depth instruction on Western civilization, U.S. history, and Texas history. During 8th grade, students will take 2 capstone courses combining everything taught during the previous 8 years. The Texas Public Policy celebrated the new methodology, noting that it will, quote, ensure that our kids learn the true story of freedom. The Texas Minute will be right back.
The Luke Macias Show is your access to what happens behind closed doors in Texas politics. Listen weekly to me, your host, Luke Macias, as I break down what is actually happening in conservative politics in the Lone Star State, a state that we all love and cherish. Listen weekly wherever you listen to podcasts. This show is a product of Texas Scorecard.
Attorney General Ken Paxton has announced an investigation into proxy advisory giants Glass Lewis & Company and Institutional Shareholder Services. The 2 firms control 95% of the global proxy advisor services market. The AG's investigation is focusing on whether the firms have misled institutional investors and public companies by advocating for radical political agendas over sound financial principles. According to Paxton, both Glass Lewis and ISS have routinely advised shareholders to back initiatives focused on diversity, equity, and inclusion, gender-based hiring quotas, and aggressive climate activist policies. Paxton argues this practice amounts to a dangerous intrusion of ideological considerations into the financial system, warning of the broad influence proxy advisors wield over the national economy. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Michael Wilson, Aaron Anderson, Addie Hovland, and Sidney Henry. Our producer is Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Have a great Constitution Day.